back to the Endless Growth Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. We're back with another episode for you guys.
What episode, bro?
We're on 77 today, bro.
Yeah, 77. I feel like these things are flying by.
Yeah, man. But yeah, happy to be here once again. You know, it's that great time of the week where we get to reflect a little and
It's a fact.
go into a different little hole in our heads. You know, that we really don't talk to that much during the week, but.
That's true. I feel like we always are talking about things that I feel like I personally probably wouldn't reflect or talk about on my own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird, huh? Because we're almost talking. It's weird, the podcast thing, because we really don't. We have a conversation between ourselves, but at the same time, we're having it with someone else. Even though no one's here.
Physically.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit to think about.
But like I said, it's definitely a way of speaking or thinking that we don't do at all throughout the week until we do this. But
do you think this is like eventually, or I guess we've been doing it for a minute, like it's going to become a skill? And if so, how would the skill help us?
I think it helps me as a business owner because I kind of make, so when I'm talking to a customer,
okay,
I'm kind of talking to husband, wife, and daughter, whoever comes with them.
Yes, sir.
So I'm talking to you, but at the same time, I'm making it sound like it's a thing for everyone.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, if you guys have any questions, about the tent, let me know. So I don't know if it makes my sales, what do you call them, skills a little better.
Yeah.
Or just conversation skills. At least for me, it's been helping me. So
that's some crazy shit. You've actually been noticing that though.
Yeah, I feel like I leave people, I don't know, either they're making fun of me or I leave them mind blown. But today I had a guy, I was just like, yeah, man, like he almost kind of smiled, like how kind of happy, like how the service was.
Yeah, he's like,
because he's never had that kind of service before. Because I was basically breaking down every single question he had and just basically making shit sound like it's too good to be true or too good to be, basically, essentially.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was telling me he had a ceramic coating done to his truck. He had left it here since the last week he was out of town. And I told him, like, yeah, dude, this stuff has a warranty. Like, you're good for 9 years. Like, and he was kind of like, I really don't trust. Me and my helper got the vibe that he wasn't really trusting us with his vehicle at first. He's like, have you guys had any issues with warranties and stuff like that?
How do you guys get them? Was it referral or just random ass dude?
He found us through G-Technic's website.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So shout out to G-Technic and my little accreditation to it.
Shout out.
Yes, sir. But yeah, he found us that way. He's originally from Pennsylvania, moved down here to Logan, and found me on G-Technic's website after he bought a new truck. But anyways, he dropped his truck off. We did all the services for him, and he told me the last people because I asked him, have you had this product done to your truck before or had anything ceramic coating? He's like, yeah, but the last shop, they told me I had a warranty, but I never went through any kind of warranty registration or nothing. I just kind of just took their word.
Yeah.
If I had a problem, how I go about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, well, let me tell you. So basically I explained everything. I kind of have this whole little thing going down already. So talked him through it, gave him the folders with all the cool fancy paperwork and shit we have from G-Technic, and just make you look really professional and feels good about you selling something, having the backup. And yeah, just kind of told him how to set it up, and he was just like, oh shit, like this is dope. Like he actually seemed like he was really happy with the service and more of like knowing that he has like the back end of the company like supporting him too. It's not just like a shop with selling him a product that he doesn't even know what it is or what it, any of that. So, but yeah, a little bit of that.
Okay.
But today I was just like, okay, my talking skills getting better for sure.
That's good, bro. That shit important for sure.
Yeah.
100%. No, that shit does feel good though when you can answer everything like just effortlessly. Just like, boom, like there you go.
It's a no-brainer for the people.
Yeah.
And compared to like, it's just like you get stuck, in your brain, or you don't even know the answer to some questions. People get right away like instantly like, they get the vibe that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you lose your interest really quick.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
And I've seen it before with myself too. I mean, obviously I've came from those situations to now, but where I'm just like, fuck, afterwards. I'm like,
yeah, you could have said this better or whatever.
Yeah, or like you overthinking, you're like, fuck, they're probably just thinking I don't know shit now, and blah, blah, blah. And
you start overthinking,
Overthinking, then we put that reel up today. And
hey, that's a fact.
Overthinking's it's a bitch. It's a
bitch,
yeah.
Yeah. That's good though. I feel like I feel good as well when let's say for example I'm helping someone set up, I don't know, an LLC, right? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden they switch it to trademarks. It's a completely different, like, I guess you could say jurisdiction you're filing in. It's a different purpose. And then they switch it to maybe filing taxes and shit. And then they're kind of get everything answered. And they're like, oh shit, like Like, yeah, kind of what you said. They're like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, like I'm good. Like literally, they're just, yeah, you've answered all my questions. Like I have nothing else to say. Like we're done here. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. Like,
Hell yeah.
buy something.
Yeah, man. It's a good skill. So
Yeah, for that, it's not only just communication sometimes, though. It's actually knowing your shit, though, which obviously you knew and knew how the G-Technic shit works and everything like that, which is pretty cool. So,
yeah.
do you like study shit like that, or how do you just know shit like that from the rip?
Yeah, I do kind of
Really?
a bit of research myself. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Once you've kind of been doing this for a while, and I'm sure you same thing, you get questions that you're just like, there's gonna be a point where you don't know the answer to that
Yeah,
question.
facts.
So
It comes up a lot.
once you fucking fuck up that conversation, I go and look it up, and I'm like, okay, now I got
Now
that.
you know it for next time. Got you.
Yeah.
That's a fact. It just like a constant buildup.
Yeah, whatever you're doing. I mean, I don't know nothing about like, something that financing or shit like that, but
Different realm, though.
yeah, just like them, they don't know anything about me. So yeah, I guess whatever you're into, you kind of slowly start building that part of your brain up with that information and kind of have it there. But yeah, definitely some research for sure. And then just with time, training and stuff that I've had.
Yeah, that's it. Because you've been doing it. Well, it's gonna be almost 6 years. What, in November?
Isn't it 5, bro? I'm so bad. But I think we looked it up when I gave you the date.
I could have sworn it said 5 though. Back
So we're
last
going to
year.
6.
I think.
Yo, that's
You should know.
if
That's
it-
what I'm asking you.
I have no idea, bro.
What are we,
I am so
2024?
bad with
Did you start in
time.
2018? Like November though, like almost entering 2019,
I think it was 19 into 2020.
going into 20.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know.
But I think you're thinking of when I actually registered the LLC like officially. And when I got like my actual LLC was in 18 because I still did this shit at my house.
Shit,
Legit.
I'm over here seeing the dollar bill that I believe Celso, I think.
Yeah, first
I'm gonna
customer.
have to go look at
First
that
customer at the shop.
shit. At
So
the shop.
we had to keep one of his 20s on there.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fact. That's sick as hell.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it was. I mean, I know I've been doing this shit for like almost 8+ years for sure. Including my house stuff and this.
Oh, I feel like it's even longer. Well, I guess
Yeah, it is
specifically
longer now.
I guess if you're counting rapping, whatever, I'm not sure, but
yeah,
everything,
it's
it's
been a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, at the business, I think we're going for 5.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah,
Do
it's a
you
good achievement. We got 5 more.
another 5 and then another?
People always say, I think I sent you that reel, how, it's going to be busting your ass off, sleepless nights.
Yeah, you did send that.
For at least the first 10 years before. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but that's like the average, it seems like. And it's not the only first person I've heard. I mean, we've heard another person say that too. So I don't know, it might be a thing, but
Yeah.
at least I got 5 now. So
Yeah, you let us know. So
yeah.
okay. Well, hopefully it's 6, so it's only 4,
Yeah,
and not actually 5. So
Yeah, we get 2 of there a little faster.
yeah, it's a fact, bro.
Can't wait.
Yes, dude.
But yeah, what else has been going on, man? How's your week been?
Week's been pretty good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Still been in Salt Lake. Only thing new, I guess, is I went to a little concert, with the boy Austin on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good, but I just felt out of place, to be honest with you.
Really?
Dude, it's just the demographic that be going to like concert nowadays. Just young ass people, bro. Like young ass people. I feel like concerts that start around, the doors open at 7, the concert started at 8. Them shits is always gonna be like just young demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? And I just like I have fun, but at the same time, I'm not like in the mosh pits anymore. No shit like that. I'm just in the edge. I'm like that fucking. I don't want to say sad, dude, but I'm just fucking just enjoying myself there, on the edge.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of fucking young people, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So usually the clubs that I do have the most fun it's usually when it's like 21 and up, and it kind of sounds kind of like it's fucked up, but they're at the clubs, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when they're at the clubs, it's just late as shit. Like, everyone there is like just older. You know what I'm saying? So that shit like that be a vibe. Should be a vibe. And I think yeah, for sure. When we went, because I want to go see Ski Mask, they also had like a Kanye listening party or some shit. So I thought a lot of people weren't gonna necessarily go, but there was still
You said a listening party?
Yeah, because he dropped an album.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant because of the concert he had. Like they were just like live streaming it to the.
Oh no. So basically, yeah, they go and they listen to the album they dropped. It was him and Ty Dolla $ign or some shit, and they don't even fucking sing or nothing. There's just like you can't even fucking tell if it's Kanye West, bro. The motherfucker pulled up with like a fucking mask. You couldn't see his face, and like some weird fucking like football pads under a shirt, but it looked like I don't know, some Slenderman shit, like some scary monster looking ass dude. I don't know. It's I guess that's cool. Whenever people definitely rave about Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like he's I think when he came, I don't know. I think 5 years ago. It was when he was doing the whole Sunday service thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell it got out, but it got out and it was for free. It was at the Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing like videos. I didn't personally go, but there was like people on like roofs and shit, bro. Like people like running and doing crazy shit. Like
just for that man, yeah.
Yeah, some crazy shit. Like I've never seen before, but
people going wild.
Facts. But no, I guess it's cool, especially here in Salt Lake. There's not really shit to do sometimes, so I guess it's like holy shit, your favorite artist is coming. Fuck it, let's go crazy. I don't know, but nice. Yeah. Besides that though, yeah, just doing our thing, bro.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you though?
I've been doing a shit ton of yard work.
Damn.
Got it all done.
Oh, you're done though?
Pretty much. I got a few more trees to put in, but
shit,
we got all the rock in nicely. We got about a shit ton of trees, shrubs, plants, mulch, dirt. Pretty much that's what I did all Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, a little bit of yesterday. But yeah, finally that house is completely done as far as that, but that's kind of what I've been doing. I was just basically shopping, going to nurseries. Found out those fuckers are expensive as shit. I thought they were gonna be cheaper, but
wait, where'd you go?
A nursery, like where they have plants, basically where they grow plants. You can.
Oh, I didn't even know what the hell that was called.
A garden.
So where's that at?
There's a few. So there's one like on 80 Highway, the one that goes to Evanston to go buy fireworks. That road before you go into that I guess it's considered Uinta, right there. South Lieber.
Yeah.
So there's one right there. There's like one down the street from my house. There's a few around.
But so it's just plants?
Yeah, plants, trees. Anything gardening you can think of, they'll sell there. My mom had gone to that one in the past, so she recommended we went there. I took her with me since she's kind of been there before. But yeah, they wanted like $300 for a tree, and I was like,
"Holy shit!" It's not like no Home Depot shit. When you go to Home Depot, it's like all the I don't even know what you would call it.
It's like that, but fucking times 20. It's a fuck ton of trees, any color.
They got everything in there.
And then they got the same tree from like baby to mid-size to full adult. Not full adult, but like getting like pretty big. So, but yeah, different pricing for everything, and I was like, holy shit.
Damn, I didn't know those.
So that's the only thing I didn't buy, but I already know what tree I'm gonna buy, and they're not gonna be that much.
Do you know the name of it?
Yeah, it's called the Armstrong Maple Tree.
What the fuck?
If anybody got some, let me know. Give me a branch.
That's like so specific, yeah.
Yeah, I did some research, bro. Whatever I do, I get deep in with it.
Yeah, explain. I have no clue. Why this tree and not like an aspen or a fucking whatever?
Aspens are one of my favorites.
Okay.
I love aspens. I love going up into the canyon and you see a bunch of fucking white the fuck you call those? Trunk.
Yeah.
And then obviously in the fall it's awesome. Yellow leaves, But the thing with aspens, there's many kind of aspens. Like a lot of what would you call them? Like just they kind of start different families, or I don't know what you would call it.
Oh,
there's like an aspen, Scottish aspen this. But anyways, like a regular aspen that you see up there, that fucker will mass produce itself like crazy. So if you plant one, you're gonna have the roots get crazy on their ground. So you have to start out of the roots. You have plants coming up, so trees coming up.
Oh, I heard.
So you'll have fucking trees coming out of your fucking lawn, and
that's crazy.
Your neighbor's lawn.
The homie also was telling me that when we went hiking, he's like, "Yo, all of these are basically if you fuck this one up, they'll feel it or some shit." I really didn't know how he was explaining it, but he's basically saying like, but that makes sense what you're saying. It's all the same root.
Yeah, the roots grow like crazy.
That's insane.
So there's different aspens that you can get called something else. My brother knows which one he told me to buy, but yeah, I was basically going off size. I don't want a big fucking tree that's gonna lean over the house and fucking down the road it's gonna be an issue with wind and stuff like that. I don't want a tree to leave like fucking acorns or fucking shit like that on the ground
or sap or whatever.
Yeah, so I did a bunch of research and I figured out that one was gonna be the best one. It's gonna have the best colors, so have like really green in the summer, have some awesome cool colors in the fall. Leaves are not like too small either because those are bitches to fucking clean up.
Damn, you were actually breaking it down.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my we talked about this. Basically, it's like a bad trait of mine. Whatever I want to do, I can't just do something. most people would just go fucking buy a tree and just plant it and deal with the problem later. I overthink everything. And I'm like, no, I need to. Where am I gonna put this fucker? Right, it's gotta be how many feet from the other one? No, I don't like it like that. It's gotta be in front of this window and so shit like that. But
Damn. All right.
I get pretty deep in with it. So, but yeah, some of that, some gardening, all that fun stuff.
No, that's cool. I learned about some tree shit today. All right.
Yeah, man. Feel pretty accomplished though as far as the house goes now. It's all
That's good, bro.
nice looking, at least decent looking. No more mud and shit from the dogs bringing in mud anymore because there's no mud now. It's all lawn and nice rock and shrubs and stuff. So
Yeah. So the home life. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you would call it the home life been treating you a little better now, huh?
yeah, man. I mean, you gotta enjoy that mortgage, you know.
Yeah, that's a fact, huh? You always hear it's like, hey,
Yeah.
why am I
Yeah, why am I
spending
paying
money?
for that? For what?
For what?
It'd be better if I lived in an apartment at that point, you know, not have to worry about a lawn, not have to worry about anything. But that's what comes with the house, you know.
Yeah, it's a fact. It was nice. I ain't gonna lie, when I was in an apartment, bro, not doing shit, not even
Not
cleaning up snow.
Yeah.
Not even off your car. Yeah, that's just nice. The only thing that sucked when I lived up there was, I think I was on the third floor. So every time I would buy groceries,
Oh, the bitch to haul that stuff up.
I kind of changed my mindset on it, and I was like, it's just another workout. I'm gonna go to the gym later. Like it's the same shit, you know. It's a warm up, but
It's a warm up.
yeah, definitely.
I'd consider it a workout and not go to the gym. I'm like, that was
Just-
already,
no, that's
that was
it.
already a workout. That was cardio for the day. But yeah, that's I didn't have too much going on this weekend.
That's cool, bro. That's really good. Just
But-
chilling back, being boo.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, bro.
It's been a lot of house stuff. I feel like last pod I talked about cleaning the garage and shit, and now
Yeah, you've been on it. You've been on it.
yeah, finally there's been time, so you know I've been able to do shit like that.
Okay. All right, bro. So I believe last pod we had Q&A. This has actually been maybe, I feel like it's been 4 or 5 pods that we actually haven't had a podcast where it's just us. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's been a little minute. I feel like last time a Q&A, last time it was guest.
Guest.
Before that, I think it was a Q&A.
You're right.
And then I think before that, maybe we had like a little solo thing. But then before that, it was we had a guest, Gonzalo.
Oh.
And then before that, the Q&A again. So I feel like
Damn.
it's starting to become a little bit more rare.
That is rare.
But at the same time, I feel like we got a little too spoiled where it's like,
We have to still talk about.
yeah.
Shit, I got a good question for you.
Put me on.
Let's dive into this. Let's see.
Shit.
We're gonna expose some shit. Just kidding. No. Kind of a question, I guess, that I kind of asked myself, and I'm like, let's see Alex's opinion.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself? 5 years.
5
now?
years?
Yeah, from now. Everything wise, like
Everything?
everything.
Shit. Well, let's choose a starting point. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with something basic. Let's say car wise.
Shit, in 5 years,
And a bike,
a bike.
Scooter.
Well, it depends.
a horse,
I feel like a horse would be nice. I ain't gonna lie.
G-Wagon.
Maybe not just obviously fucking going around here, but I have one.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that's too much maintenance though, having a horse. I could be wrong. I've never had a horse, but
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just being dumb though.
No,
But
no,
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 it's
I'm just
like
kidding.
overall, like just everything, I guess. Whatever comes to your mind easiest.
daily wise, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you kind of got me onto the whole Tesla shit, bro. Like for real. Plus,
Yes.
in 5 years, that's assuming there'll be more power stations. They'll be more widely accessible. There'll probably be even more brands and more models and all that shit. So, I feel
Speaking
like
on Tesla, I've heard they by law they have to warranty the battery for 100,000 miles.
100,000.
Or no. Is it years? I think it's 10 years or 100,000. I can't
Oh wow.
quote me, but
Well, that's still fucking good.
there's a crazy amount of number though. Whichever it is, that makes you think like,
You might as well get one at that point.
yeah, because that's the only downfall with an electric car is
Oh,
the
for real?
battery.
Just the battery?
Well, yeah, because they're expensive as shit. You have to replace it, but
I got
that's something I figured out and learned. So I was like,
That's sick as hell. Thanks for letting me know. Well, there you go. It might be a good time if you need a vehicle,
yeah.
get a Tesla. Plus, I think I'm not even too sure. I should probably look into this, but see if there's any type of additional aid if you buy one of these vehicles that are helping the global climate or whatever you want to call it.
It's like kind of a give and take thing. With
Yeah,
those.
yeah. But yeah, I'd say something like that.
Okay.
I kind of actually want an SUV too, though. I don't know if maybe I'm just being a little greedy, but I feel like a nice SUV, just to, I want to be like, oh, I want to go camping. I want to go somewhere and I want to feel like, yes, I could comfortably take my vehicle there, if that makes sense. Vehicle I have right now, there's like a couple places where I would be like, I'm not going there, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not. One of those places is a Kennecott Copper. Essentially, you could go on top of it and see the pit from. It's called the Pit Overlook. It's fucking badass.
Nice.
I for sure can't take my shit up there. Like, I'm not gonna take it, right? But luckily, I do have friends that have trucks,
Off-road
SUVs,
vehicles,
so go with them usually. Somewhere else I wouldn't take the vehicle would be obviously camping places that don't
have a paved road or something.
Paved road and don't have like camping spots. If I want to just go camping on like the free,
can't really do
you
that.
don't. Yeah, you might hit a
you don't know
fucking
what you're gonna run into.
boulder or some shit. Yo, shit stuck. Like, nah, it's a shit show. It's a shit
crack
show.
your freaking oil pan. You're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Be stranded out there. It's like,
you know what car I saw the other day, and I'm like, I see Alex 100% in this car.
shit. What you gonna say?
It's dope, bro. I mean,
it's a Dodge Caravan or what?
I know as much as you want one of those. No, not one of those.
Honda Odyssey.
A Ford Bronco Raptor.
What the fuck?
You ever seen those?
I know the Broncos, but they have a Raptor. Is it just a R on it? Or no?
Yeah, no. It's just
because I seen some shit with an R on it, but I don't know if this is what
probably
that is.
The difference is that they have like wide ass flares. Typically, they're color matched on some of them.
Oh,
they do come black, I think, on some, but they're just wider, and then the interior is just like a little more dope. It's basically like buying like a Raptor in my truck. Like there's an F-150, and then there's a Raptor that just wider flares, nicer interior, and it has the nicer engine. So they come with like the high output V8 engines, not the V8, sorry, the 6-cylinder twin turbos.
That's just so crazy.
They look nice, man. For your style, I feel like that would suit your.
Hey,
your
maybe
needs
you never know. You never know.
With a little oomph, The
little oomph.
With the Raptor.
That's it. I don't know why you said something about flares, but it reminded me of something I seen recently. You see that the Liberty Walk is doing a freaking kit for a Model 3? Bro, you gotta see that shit. It's $8,000 though.
God damn.
But Liberty Walk did a kit for the Model 3. I'm like, yo, that shit's nuts. We'll have to check it out later. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was just a little side thing. So I remember growing up, dude, always seeing like the Lambos and McLarens.
Liberty Walk, yeah. It was just...
Oh, yeah. They would do some crazy ass shit for the car people out there. Shit was so sick. But yeah, I guess I'm down to check that shit out.
I'll show you after the pod.
The Bronco R or whatever.
Nice.
Bet, okay. Would you ever consider getting an SUV?
Yeah. For sure. I'd probably get me like a something kind of sporty, I would say. I don't know, man. There's a lot. I feel like.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Especially if we're talking about 5 years, we're gonna be in our 30s now at that point. Early 30s still, kind of.
Early 30s. For sure, have kids.
Oh, shit. Kidding. You said for sure. Oh,
you said for sure.
That's actually a crazy topic, too, though. In 5 years, do you think you'll have kids?
I think in 5 years I will.
Damn, that's crazy. I got to start planning my shit then.
Might be a couple months, but old, but
Oh, okay, I thought you meant like a couple months from now. I said, fuck.
You're like, what?
Hello?
Yeah, no, but I would say, yeah, for me. How about you? No? You don't know yet.
The thing is, I'm going to be 33, and that seems kind of like, hey, man, if you haven't, like,
what are you doing, man?
Exactly.
That's how I feel, really.
Yeah, I think we're both in the same boat when it comes to that. 100%.
At least, and I feel like I want to enjoy my kids as much as it's weird because we still feel, I think, at heart like we're really young, but at the same time, like there's that fucking number,
young, yeah,
and we're just like, damn, man, like
just fucked, huh?
We're not ready for it yet, but I think, yeah, we kind of have.
We never gonna feel ready though.
Nah, well, that's the part with anything. Like you'll never feel ready for anything. You just gotta do
Going to the fire.
Yep. But yeah, no. Back to you though. Like
shit. Okay, we got the vehicle out the way.
We got vehicle out the way.
Okay, well we got the kids out the way too.
Okay.
But potentially.
So potentially in 5 years I have a kid.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kids
I feel like
or kid.
Well, if twin come out, then you can't really control that, you know.
No. But let's say you have a kid.
Okay.
It could be 10 years or tomorrow, whatever it is. Would you want to have your kids like close in age, or fuck it, 5 years apart or 10 years apart each?
I feel like I would want to base it kind of how like me and I don't want to say my youngest sister, but she's like, how would you, the middle child, and that was like 2-3 years, 2.5, I believe. And I feel like that was pretty dope. I feel like if it was 5, I don't know, but I guess I'm basing it on my own experiences, if that makes sense. Because then obviously you have someone that's like similar thinking, not too similar, obviously 2.5, but at least you could like have a conversation with and kind of be going through the same things, I guess you could say, almost a little bit. But
3 years apart? That's what it is? No, wait.
it's like 2.5 technically, or
Damn, I thought it was always more,
two.
but
It was 2 and 9 months, I think, some shit like that. But yeah, and then my other sister's like 14 years, so yeah, I feel like that might be might be a stretch, I guess.
yeah.
But no, that's a great question. It's because I don't know, you just don't want to. Well, I don't know. I would kind of hate to have a child and then that child's just alone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever had. Well, I guess you have a shit ton of dogs, but like I have a dog, and I was just like, damn, I don't like seeing the dog just fucking alone. So it's always on my mom's. So now they're like chilling, they're together. I don't know. That's how I guess I think.
Yeah. No, I could see that. I mean, the dog needs fucking attention. A lot of attention, it seems like. And if you're not home or someone's not home with them, then yeah, they're gonna get lonely. They're gonna fuck shit up, get impatient, and you're gonna get probably pissed off the dog because they rip your shoes because, well, fuck, they had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
What about you?
I think honestly, I'd kind of want to keep them like I would say like 2 to 3 years. Same.
2 years, same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a year.
Do you have a limit to how many kids will be? Yo, after this amount, I'm done, bro.
I think anything. I think 3 would be kind of.
So if we're having 4 kids, you're like, fuck that.
4 would be pushing it. I mean, I think we could. I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, it's like, yo. At that point, you can't drive a regular car anymore. You gotta have.
You gotta get the Dodge Caravan, bro.
You gotta get the Caravan. You gotta get the Honda Odyssey.
That's
the
a
Sequoia,
fact, bro. It's a fact.
The Mercedes Sprinter van.
Yep, fit all those kids. That's a fact, bro. That's a lot of seats you gotta fill, Or I guess.
Yeah. No, I think 3 would be like.
That's a good number. I like that.
Good even number. Yeah. I mean, odd number. What the fuck? Even.
No, yeah. Well, it's even because it's makes sense. But yeah, I get you on. No, yeah, okay, we got that out of the way. Let's moving on. Career wise, I would like to be for sure fully self-employed. I feel like I would like to at least have some form of employees, one or two, 3 around there. None too much because I don't want to have like too much, shit going on. Like you never know. Like if it comes, it is what it is. But I feel like at least having an assistant, someone that another maybe assistant, but that's more able to do more business shit. I guess you could say. Like, go enjoy this meeting for me on my behalf, not just like some random ass person, what I'm saying? Because I was actually talking to
one that's pretty involved with
like knows a little bit knows, like I don't mind playing them, in 5 years probably he's making 100K. It's not going to be making 100K. Just shit's not even.
100K is going to be like fucking 40K.
Yeah,
60.
Some shit like that. Like even making 100K nowadays is not what it was like 6 years ago. It's like
you can't live off that. You can barely live. I mean,
depends
where you.
Yeah, just depends.
Owning a home with 100K though, like how people have imagined a home, it's tough now.
Yeah, if you want the shit you like or definitely want, like 800,000 a home and shit, like yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you can be paying like what, like 5-6K in mortgage. Fuck, that sounds insane, bro.
Yeah, that's not even what you would make in a month. No, you'd make that in a month. But anyways, but it's a grip.
Yeah, something like that though. I feel like that, but yeah, definitely still in digital marketing. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if I should go this way. I feel like I love marketing and all that, but sometimes I get angsty and I'm like, fuck. I feel like I need to use marketing for my own endeavors, like making my own, like doing other shit. But at the same time, I've heard, the man that chases 2 rabbits catches none. So it's like some shit that I'm gonna focus on one for sure. But like in 5 years, I guess I'm thinking maybe a little too far ahead or whatever. But I'm like, I feel like I would like to be in other things as well, because we've heard of people that are like, oh, they made their wealth in this, but now they have restaurants or maybe some storage units over here. I don't know, some shit like that.
I think definitely it probably would be wise to get it going for at least solid 5 years, maybe even at least 4. I mean, unless like.
Well, you've been in it 5 years. What do you feel like? But like getting the fuck out and doing some other thing would be a waste of time and just focusing on this, or what's your thoughts on that?
At the point I am right now, I'm better off sticking with this than trying to fucking dabble my feet into something else. But that's just my situation with the growth of my business. If I was, if I had grown like crazy and it can sustain itself, I'd feel comfortable dipping my toes into something else.
But that's the key then. Yeah. If it sustains itself, then maybe.
But if not, if I'm the one that's the main thing here
answering the calls and doing all that
hell
shit.
No. I would for sure this shit would just go downhill.
That makes sense. I like that. Well, I feel like it's possible, but like you said, it has to be not really on autopilot completely because that's kind of never the
Yeah,
case. You're the
they'll
owner.
never be. Yeah, but
Yeah, but at least you're not here every day or all the time, at least.
mm-hmm.
No, I like that. Yeah, I feel like someone like that then. I feel like if I could have an agency where here, these are the dudes that could fulfill the marketing portion of it. Like I could maybe do more of like the planning, the strategy behind it.
Yeah,
And then I tell everybody, okay, this is how we're gonna do everything. Okay, execute. That should
yep.
be badass.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like,
I think that's doable in 5 years.
yeah, I just got to be on my ass, bro. I feel like I was thinking about that earlier. I think it was this week.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, I got to be on my shit because the end of the year is literally coming up. And I don't want to be like, because there's like those people, and I've been a victim in the past where it's like, oh, you'll get to it when the new next year comes. The new year, new me. It's like, bro, like
Yeah,
you still have fucking what we got. We're in August, September, October, November,
yeah, you can't give up
December.
now.
Like you got
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 months. What the fuck?
you can do some shit in 4 months.
100%. You know, but I feel like I got to just push myself even more. I feel like when Eric came, I feel like that kind of opened my eyes because he said he would wake up early as shit and do his outreach before he would even do like the pest control shit.
Yeah,
And I'm like, damn, bro, that means I would have to change my whole routine. But it is possible where I would start work at 9 o'clock, but if I wake up at 5 or 6, that literally gives me like what, like 3 hours?
yeah, extra. Yeah,
Yeah, I just got to figure out what the fuck to do and then be actually disciplined and be like, bro, you got to go to sleep at fucking 9 o'clock
I
now.
think that comes naturally when having kids too. Cause
Maybe that's the key, bro.
I
Just
have a
go
lot of these
pop one out.
people. Maybe I have a lot of these customers that are like, I get here in the morning, I'm like barely waking up, and they've already fucking lived half their fucking day already. They got up, I got
Bro,
4. They had to make breakfast with the
yes,
kids, take the
yes.
kids to school.
Yep.
They were doing their own shit, washed their car in the morning,
That's
and I'm
insane.
like, what the fuck? Like it's
Dude, my boss is like that. Like my main boss, like that I started with, and he's still
mm,
over there. He wakes up, I think, some crazy shit. I think it's like 4:30ish, maybe to 5 around there.
mm-hmm.
Right after that, he wakes up, all that, goes to the gym. He's there at 5:45.
At the gym. Yeah, it's a big
At the
one.
gym at 5:45, does his shit, works out, all that, goes home, showers, probably makes food or probably just gets the kids ready for school,
Mm-hmm.
takes them to school, does all that. And then after that, I'm assuming maybe gets home, settles down, and then starts getting ready for like work and doing all that. But it's like even before you start work,
He's already
you got
fucking
the whole shit like done. It's
yeah,
insane. For me, I roll out of bed and go fucking work.
yeah.
Like, you
I feel
know,
you. I'm the same.
it's like fuck.
I get up at fucking 8:30 and I have to be at work by 9.
No,
Like,
yeah, I'm the same boat, same
so
fucking boat, bro. So
yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of seeing a little pattern there. So I'm like, huh, maybe that's a little key there. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do because
yeah,
bringing a kid into the world is definitely not a.
so there's biggest responsibility, bro.
That's not something just to fuck around to see if it works. But
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
that's one thing. The waking up early shit. You can do a lot of shit. Today I came in at 8, just an hour earlier
Uh-huh.
because we had to meet a customer here earlier, and well, I wanted to be here when he dropped the car off. Usually my helper just shows up earlier if it's something like that. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I kept looking at the time and I was confused, and it was like 10 something. I'm like, what the fuck? It feels like I've been here fucking forever. And then I remembered I came at 8, and I was like, the extra hour just. I did a lot more shit because I thought it was already lunch because it's barely like 2 hours, almost 3 hours in, and it should have been like getting close to lunch, but it was still like 2 hours. And I'm like, fuck, I'm already hungry as shit. But yeah, going in early is definitely
That's it.
a key for something like that. I don't even know what the key was for, but
No, just
I
get more
guess
more shit done. Yeah,
the 5-year mark for
get the whole prospecting thing done. Something I feel like I should be doing is just attending maybe more networking events. I feel like that's probably my biggest struggle because I even have limitations. I guess Mohead, like, I grew up being shy and introverted, and I always avoid confrontation and shit like that. So
Mhm.
naturally, in my head, I'm like, yo, fuck all that, right?
Mhm.
So now it's like, yo, I gotta, I guess, reverse that,
Mhm.
I gotta be like, hey, I gotta, make conversation and all that. Cause I was talking to somebody and I was telling them, I was like, damn, bro, you fucking talk to anybody, like, and all that shit. And I was like, hey, bro, it's like, bro, you should too. Like,
Mhm.
there's nothing like just really stopping you, And it's just kind of like the own beliefs or whatever. But I just find it, I guess, uncomfortable to do shit like that, which means I should do it. Cause on the other end, it's growth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's just fucking hard to be like, oh, hey, I don't know. It just doesn't come organic because I kind of don't want to do it. So
Yeah.
maybe my energy is fucked up.
Yeah, something that I picked up from this Tuesday that I was telling you this conversation I had with these people.
Oh yeah.
Conversations come a lot more natural to you and enjoyable with someone else, and it's easier to sell some. Not even sell, but they sell themselves into it.
Yeah.
When it's something that you and someone else can enjoy talking about. So like
Mm.
for me, I I know a lot about cars and kind of. I'm not saying it has to relate with your business, but I guess essentially with me, maybe that may be an easier way. But obviously, my business is car stuff, and I know a lot of car stuff. I can talk with someone about cars forever, and when it's two people that love car things can talk, it's easily to kind of pursue yourself into pushing your business into it or something. But I'm trying to think for you because I feel like I feel like that's why I feel pretty comfortable because I'm the same as you. I mean, we both grew up shy as hell. Um, if it was too fucking cold in the class, I would sit there fucking freezing instead of
Yeah, not
telling
saying that.
someone
Yeah, facts. I
because
still do that shit. You go to the restaurant, they fuck my shit up.
I'll still eat the fucked up food.
Yeah. Fuck.
And then we're like that. But
Yeah.
when it's like something I can relate with someone, I can have that conversation so easy and naturally that it just
Mm.
makes it easy. But if I go, I don't know. Now that I'm speaking about this, I'm noticing that I think that's the correlation for me. I don't think I've become better at talking. I just I feel more comfortable now talking about certain things with some people, and I guess that kind of breaks the ice for giving that conversation. But for you, I don't know. I'm trying to think what it would be. I guess you would have
Yeah.
to get into a hobby that you really like, which
I have to fucking watch sports or some shit,
eh,
bro, and be like, hey, like,
well, you gotta enjoy. That's the thing,
oh
though. You
fuck.
can't just do it for the work. Like
I feel like you could maybe enjoy some shit like that. Maybe I don't know. I just have never tried it,
I
and
feel like
but
the
at the same
people, like
time,
people like golf. Like people can get deep into that shit.
oh for
When
sure,
you come
bro.
into another guy that likes golf, they're
Oh,
fucking like two
y'all
peas in
talking
a
a
pod.
different
Yeah.
language, yeah,
And
facts.
at that point, you'd be like, "Hey, what do you do for work?" Like
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
point, it
yeah,
comes
yeah,
up
yeah.
easy, and then you can squeeze in your shit. But that's golf. And, that's not your fucking
The
thing.
thing is though, how would I do that when I'm reaching out to them or going to them? If it's like a network event or random,
Mm,
or it just happens that we bump into each other, that's lit because I'm always on calls as well.
mm,
And I'm like, shit, I'm curious. I'm like, hey, man, like, oh, I'm helping you set up this LLC. Like, oh, shit, what are you doing? Like we organically just
mm,
start talking, but it's because they came and wanted the
yeah,
service and we just chopping it up. Like we're already talking. Like
yeah,
this conversation was maybe already going to happen, but like, let me find out more. Like I'm like, yo,
yeah.
what you up to? But
How about your real estate stuff?
real estate stuff.
I feel like you. I feel like that'd
Oh,
be a.
like the whole being an agent and all that shit, or
But at the
what?
same time, it's like, hey, I know a guy, or what do you do for work? Like, if you can, especially if you're selling like homes to
I
big
feel like,
higher
yeah,
end
I might
homes.
be just overthinking it. It's like just straight up, you could literally just go up to someone, bro, and be like, hey, man, like your car, hey, what do you do? Like, da da da, have a
Yeah.
good conversation. And I've heard that if you do like if the other person does 70% of the talking, you do like 30%, like they'll be left like with a better impression if you did more of the talking, if that makes sense. Like
Mm,
people basically want to be listened to is kind of the point of that. So
gotcha.
if you kind of do that, ask intrigued, and they'll be more inclined to just kind of be, I don't know, just more down to earth, and
Yeah.
the conversation will flow better. Because I even had this dude I was talking to. He seemed like he wanted me to ask him shit, bro. I swear, like you know what I'm saying? It's like those people that just like, hey man,
Please just ask me what
facts,
I
fact,
do.
yes, exactly. So I was like, fuck it, like what are you doing, bro? And then he even like showed me his logos and all this crazy shit, and I was like, and I was kind of curious. I'm like, yo, why do you have? Because it was beach bums or some shit. It was basically some type of like short term rental in Florida
Okay.
that he was opening. I'm like, this is fucking dope, right? And he's telling me, yeah, I have like a little mascot. Trying to get it trademarked and all this shit.
Okay.
But it was bums with two M's.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like,
Huh.
why two M's? Like bums is
Yeah.
one M. And he was like breaking it down. And I just kind of kept going and going. But like, and then I ain't gonna lie, I looked him up on LinkedIn and he was like some legit ass dude. He was like vice president for like this old, like, marketing company and all that. I didn't really want to
Mm,
ask too much about this because we were doing this. But then
mm,
I'm like, hey, yo, I just stalked you, bro. Like, I know all this shit about you. Because in LinkedIn, that shit shows you like your whole history if you
yeah.
have it up there,
Mm.
literally. But I think I was logged in, so he might have seen that seen him
Seen it stuff.
because I think that's how it works.
That's funny.
But yeah, it is what it is. But
Yeah, I don't know. That could be a key to something. I mean, just you know, having something you can relate with.
Yeah, I just got to put myself out there because if I think about it,
You got to be like those gym guys you don't like.
I can't do that gym though. That's the one place I can't do that shit. I'm
I know
sorry.
that's your
That's the one. That's the one I can't
that's
do.
your
I'll
safe
do.
space,
Yeah, fuck
safe
that.
spot.
Fuck that shit, bro. I'm good on that one. Everywhere else, fuck it. Like I'll push myself. Like waking up earlier, doing all that. But yeah, I think that's good. You know, just be authentic for sure. Can't be one of those. You know, like you've I think told me that you come across people that just kind of feel like they're asking you shit and they're just not really interested. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. Like just kind of just trying to, you know,
Yeah.
sneak some shit in basically. Like you see it coming. You're like, oh, like here, hey, I'm just waiting for it. Like, what do you want, Brad? Like, why are you here? Type shit. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'll push myself out there. I'll be more conscious of that and I'll report back. That'll be my goal by the next episode. Shit, what am I doing this weekend? I'm not really too sure, but if I run into someone, fuck it, I'll be like, yo, just throw it out there, bro. Even if you don't, you know, give someone your business card or tell someone about you, I feel like just that practice of that was a random ass person
that you got comfortable talking to,
and then that's fuck
I
it.
feel
That's
like
a step.
for your thing too, I feel like it just take one person with any business. Really, it takes that one person, and then from that person,
Little by little, bro.
Yeah.
You get I think you get the confidence after that. Like, oh shit, that wasn't that bad. Oh, that's how it goes. Oh, like, you know, this shit's working and build, like you said, the momentum.
Yeah, I gotta.
No, but yeah, I 100%. It's not like I know it's me, you know, for sure, 100%. You know, can't rely because I am doing like outreach with like cold email and shit like that. Like I barely started that shit back up because I had to warm up a bunch of emails and do all this shit, which is we're good now. So that's not an excuse anymore. Where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm waiting for this shit to be done. You know, I was like, all right, we're good.
You got the emails made or
yeah. I ran into another obstacle though, where I was like, dude, all these leads that I'm buying is trash, and they've been over marketed too. So it's like
they've already been sold to somebody else and.
Oh, for sure. Usually, for sure. So I basically, I'm paying this lady in Pakistan $4 an hour. I don't know if I mentioned
just
this.
Copying and paste. Yeah, you said last.
Yeah. I'm paying her $4 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And she's got me maybe about 120 leads, but hopefully these aren't as marketed to because she's manually grabbing them. Supposedly, I'm not sure how she's grabbing them. If I'm gonna try her out for like 2-3 weeks, if I don't get anyone to respond to my shit, I'm just gonna fire her and go get someone else. You know?
Yeah.
Because what the fuck, like. I'm over here paying $40 a week and nothing's coming out of that, then the fucking investment is shit, you know? Like, let me at least get a little response. And basically, the email is, hey, I was looking up, and it says their job, plumbers, contractors, what, you know, etc. in your state. You know, like you have good Google reviews, by the way. Some shit like that, you know, building, you know, I don't know, like some report or whatever you want to call it. And right after, it's hey, like, let me know if, you know, if you want to basically, yeah. I think it's positioned as, oh, I've recorded a video for you already or some shit like that. Maybe I should test it. If it doesn't work out this week and be like, would you like the video? Instead of, oh, I recorded a video for you.
Yeah, just try to see if you get any response on that.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, you never know, I guess. Maybe the sample size isn't that big yet. 120 people is not much. Usually you have to test with hundreds and hundreds of people and then be like, damn. It's kind of fucking crazy, but.
Yeah, the internet shit's still different to get started, I guess.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, just a straight up, you know, business that you have to.
Face-to-face confrontation and all that shit.
Definitely a little different.
But sometimes I kind of want something like that. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, yo, just. I don't know what the fuck I want sometimes either, though. That's like the problem.
Hats and shoes, man.
I'm gonna have to do door to door, bro. You buy a hat from me?
Hell yeah. Yeah. If you give me the 2-for-1.
The 2-for-1?
Yeah.
Shit, all right. Each hat's gonna be $40, so if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. See,
as long as I feel like I got a deal, I'm good.
There you go. That's the key. That's a fact, though.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Door to door shit.
I wouldn't even really call it like I'm over here knocking people's doors because that sounds fucking kind of strange.
Yeah.
But just going, I guess, business to business or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like the key, bro. I just need to get on my shit. Is just look up where these people hang around the networking events. Remember the real estate shit we used to go to? Just pull up to shit like that. Maybe if it's real estate, fuck it. Like, go and learn about that. And then in the meantime, hey, oh, what do you do? Oh, this. Oh,
yeah, there's a chance. Yeah.
Hey, man, you seem cool as hell. Like, I'll hook you up or some shit.
Yeah, it just starts with that conversation.
Exactly.
And then
plant the seed.
There it goes many ways. Yeah. I mean, that's how, like I said, I was telling you my conversation went, and it just keeps going and going, and you're like, then literally the next moment you realize you're fucking scheduling somebody down for an appointment, and you just created a bond with someone else, and
Facts.
there you got them, and then they got someone else, and that person
Hey,
got
the ball
someone else.
rolling. The ball rolling.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely, yeah, you're onto something there.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. I just got to push myself a little bit more. You know, it's not like I'm not doing shit because I stay busy throughout the whole fucking week.
Yeah,
Like I'm doing shit all the time for sure. You know, maybe take a little nap here and there. I ain't gonna lie. You
a
know what
little
I'm
nappy
saying?
nap.
I'll get fucking tired.
Yeah,
But I feel like that's the only.
you're working your brain, bro. That's why.
Yeah, sometimes after work, I'm fucking mentally fatigued, bro. Just talking to people all fucking day, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, fuck, I need a little reset shit.
Yeah, that way you don't. That way you can erase it and not bring it into the rest of the life.
Yeah, that's the freaking
And
thing. Yeah,
to
go
the
hit the
day with your
gym and
life.
shit like
Yeah.
that. For sure, bro. For sure. I have like my little, how would you call it? Decompressing moments. Like, just decompress a little bit, you're alive. Been trying to do a lot of more reading.
That's good.
Yeah, but just not just random reading. Because you could be reading just like fucking Harry Potter and shit like that,
More
you
like,
know? Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like
fuck that.
like stuff that's gonna help you towards what you're going
For
for.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Like straight up.
Research, basically.
Yeah. I think off the podcast, I think we had a conversation where I had a meeting with that one millionaire dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that that I got in contact or whatever.
Yeah.
He basically told me to read like this dude's book or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up buying 3 of his books, and I'm like maybe a third into the first one, and that shit's pretty fire, bro. Just shit like it's marketing still, but it's just like
more shit.
crazy psychology on top of the shit. Like, because when I was into like reading psychology, is more like human nature, human tendencies, how people think. But this one's kind of like both. It's like the psychology plus marketing mixed into it. So it's like a whole different realm. And it's like, holy shit.
Two favorite things.
Yeah. That's why it's like hella entertaining. So instead of, I think back then I would just maybe watch a movie or some shit. Like I'm probably still going to do that on the weekends. I ain't going to lie. But like at least during the week, it's like, hey man, like even today I didn't have too much time. But I was like, fuck it. As long as I read like 3-4 pages, that's progress, fuck it. So
yeah, little by little, man.
Yeah, and I always think, because when I was in the accelerated program, where I was like with the Adam program,
yeah,
he would always tell us like book recommendations, but he would always tell us, so wait, but make sure you're doing your fucking your RGAs, your revenue generating activities, because if not, I could fucking recommend you all the books.
Go fucking read all day.
All day, yeah, and then you have your business is still fucking nowhere because you didn't reach out you didn't have one conversation about marketing, and that's how you get business. You reach out, you talk to people. And you just kind of keep going that way, So that's something also I'm always like thinking about. Like, hey, like you might be doing active procrastination. Yeah, reading's amazing. You're learning. Great job, right? But you're kind of procrastinating at the same time.
Yeah, I could get with that. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, like I'm trying to work. I know I got a shit ton of work to do, but I'm like, but I need to clean the shop because the shop is part of the business, and it's my excuse to not do the work.
Yeah.
So I'll put my ass to clean the shop, and then I as much as you may think you don't enjoy cleaning, you really fucking enjoy cleaning when you don't want to do the work. You'd rather do that. So I'm just like, I didn't know I fucking love cleaning so much. You're fucking scrubbing things, dusting shit off,
organizing shelves,
just to avoid doing the fucking work.
Yeah,
but that's our brain, man. We avoid doing what we know we have to do.
And we feel the fucked up part about that though is we feel productive. Like, oh, look at the shop.
It's for the business. Yeah,
like we justify it. Yeah. So
I wash my truck. It presents my business. So yeah, that's why your car's not done yet because I had to do stuff for business.
For business, yeah, exactly.
But it's life, man. You gotta overcome that, and I mean, I'm guilty of it. I still have it, but there's those times where you just fucking avoid it by all means, doing the work, and you find other shit to do. But yeah, you definitely gotta do the stuff that's gonna get the work done, and still a little bit of the other stuff, like you were talking about.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, so that's work stuff. What about living?
Living wise, I feel like I have a constant thing. Location.
Location, house, apartment. What do you?
I'd say
for a minute I was about renting. I don't know about you now though. Having 5 years, it's having a family.
I feel like if you're gonna be having a family, preferably a house. I'd say Utah for sure, especially if you're gonna have a family. Like if I'm gonna be like single and doing the bachelor life, like nah, but Utah's not it. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta go like fucking New York or Miami probably. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah.
But to raise a family there is like fuck that, fuck that. Like you might as well come over here.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like yeah. As long as my friends and family are still here, I love Utah. I've grew up here. I'm good to go. But even going up a little, even more north, I wouldn't be opposed to like going to Idaho or Montana. Like I've never been to Montana for granted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck's up there, but I don't know. I feel like it's been getting too fucking hot. I feel like that's what's been getting to me over here. I'm like, I kind of don't like that shit. Like, I'm I'm kind of over that shit. But yeah, something like that, bro. Something like that.
Yeah, I had one of my neighbors here. He was out in Alaska, like for
That's
a
wild,
trip
bro.
for a while. I think it was like a week he was out there, maybe or more. But yeah, he said temperature was like perfect. It was like
In Alaska?
like right now, yeah. Because that's if you want to visit Alaska, I feel like you have to go like midsummer here for it to be perfect weather over there.
I
If
guess that's
not,
true.
it's fucking ice cold and
It'd be at 0 degrees over there, or whatever the fuck. That's
yeah,
crazy.
October and anything like that, you're fucked. But yeah, I mean, up north, the more north you go, obviously, it's the colder.
Yeah, the colder. That's a fact. Damn, bro. Okay, but I think that kind of maybe summarizes it a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit. But yeah.
Spot for 5 years.
Well, I know you kind of already have a house. Do you still see yourself there in 5 years? Probably. It's a fucking nice house, though. So I don't know what else
Nice
you
house,
want.
but at the same time, I gotta have kids if I need that house. Because if I don't have kids, I don't want that house. It's too much.
It's fucking huge. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, for 2 people, it's just
It's overkill.
Yeah, it's overkill. At that point, you just feel like you almost feel greedy and it's like, why the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah. Why am I paying so much for like rooms that we don't even use type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be more enjoyable too, just having something smaller that you feel more like you're using the space. I don't know. It's kind of weird thinking about that because you'd always think the opposite. You'd always think you'd want more space, but
yeah. Would you ever consider doing like what some people do, where they convert the fucking like basement into?
hell no.
No, you don't fuck with shit like that.
I can't do that.
No.
One, because there's noise. I mean, you always fucking hear
that's
people
true.
and things, but the cooking is a big part. You'll always fucking smell whoever's cooking downstairs, upstairs, or vice versa. There's a lot of ways around that, obviously. Like the main thing with the house, I mean, our house is built to be one big house, so it's got an HVAC system for the whole house, so it all shares itself.
Oh, y'all gonna be breathing the same air type shit,
basically.
Literally.
So you gotta have like 2 HVACs now. You have to make an entry to the basement. You have to have a whole exhaust system for the
Y'all gonna share
kitchen.
The garage? Like, how's that work?
I wouldn't do shit like that.
Yeah, that shit
At that point, I would just rent the whole house out. If anything, that's where I see myself in the future, is renting that house out and just holding on to it forever.
Having something smaller for you.
But having a smaller house for ourselves, yeah.
That's lit.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the area is awesome, so I feel like or maybe the other way, might buy another house just to rent that one out and
maybe you switch when you do have kids or some shit, or you need more space, I guess.
After the renters fuck up this house, and that's the bad part about renting. But you'd figure, someone that's gonna pay $3 to $4 a month for rent, they'd keep the house pretty nice. But who knows?
That's true. More than it sucks to say, but the lower income you get, then usually that comes with more issues.
The only problem is though, if it's a big house, it's for a big family. It means kids.
They don't care. Kids don't give a fuck.
So they're gonna fuck it up. So it's not like you're gonna rent it out to a single couple.
Nah,
just to use it the same way.
So it would for sure be.
You gotta expect the worst, then dogs and all that shit that comes with it. But yeah, renting is fucked up. Honestly, I don't know. It is. You have to have no attachment to what you're renting out to.
Yeah, you gotta see that shit as
that's just money.
That's all cash flow.
Literally, you can't see it as like, oh, that was my first home, or
no,
nothing like that. It's your fault. At that point, you might just live out of it, and
I agree.
Get yourself a shitter to rent out. But
that's a fact, bro.
Yeah, I think
that's okay. I didn't know that. That's pretty dope. Vehicles, you still have the Raptor and the other car, or what?
I honestly do see myself with an electric car.
That's what I feel like that's where everything's going. It's just pushing us.
Probably Tesla, honestly. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
That body kit on it.
We keep talking about it. Me and my girl about leasing one for the business, but at the same time, just like to. It's because she's been going back and forth with her schooling. Like she wants to go back to school, kind of to become oh shit. What is the next thing after registered nurse? It's like a
pediatrician.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Is that one? Okay.
Um, is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, it's like the next before the doctor, basically.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
So she's kind of
Hopefully I'm
going
saying
back
that
and
right.
forth, looking into
Or
that.
physician. There's so many fucking
Fuck.
medical words. It starts with a P though. I know it for a fact.
Yeah,
Pediatrician or physician. One of those.
I think it's the first one. I don't even try to pronounce it, but yeah. So, and then I'm like, well, if I do have like if we do like lease out a car for like the shop, I mean, you can definitely use it for work when it's not getting used because that's one thing that I think most likely she would be going to school in Salt Lake or working at a
Oh,
Salt
got
Lake
you.
to basically get the most experience because that's essentially that's like the best spot to work out of, right? Is over there, those
Yeah,
hospitals and
there's a
stuff
lot of
out
more
there.
opportunities for sure out there, bro.
But the driving's the part, and I don't think we would ever move down that way. I'm too comfortable,
Where you
one
are
for my
now.
business, and
That's
also
facts. That's facts.
um, just we're just comfortable with the way we live in right here. But yeah, I think I definitely see a Tesla coming into the future.
That's dope. Okay. Alrighty. So we hit the home. You with the driving as well. Business wise, 5 years, man. I don't think
Mm.
we've hit that one yet.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one for me.
Oh, for sure.
I'm always just like, what do I do in five
More
years?
employees or no?
Man, I don't know. I feel like employees,
They're headaches.
they're headaches, but
More mouths to
I
feed.
feel like I honestly don't want to grow more as a business because I'm too attached to the business that I wouldn't feel right about myself unless I was detached from it. It's almost like the house thing.
Mm,
I know I'm gonna bring in more people and they're just gonna fuck my shit up and fuck the clientele up, and it's just never gonna be perfect. And it's because I'm too attached to it. Um, I would have to get detached, maybe have another source of income. Like if I was renting a house out, and I know if all goes to shit, the income from that house can pay my mortgage and shit. Then I'd probably be
mm.
like, fuck it, get a fucking guy that can manage it. And if it goes to shit, it goes to shit, whatever. But until then, I think I'd probably just keep it small. In 5 years, it's hard to say, but
Yeah.
if anything, maybe one more employee. I do expect my guy to. I mean, you don't know how long they're gonna stay either.
Yeah, that's true.
He's still
They
young.
might have their own
He's kind of
ambitions.
finding his what he likes doing now, and he may get into his own thing. Which I mean, it's
Just normal's life.
yeah, it's life, and you can't really hate on that, right? It's
Yeah.
you want the best for everyone, but yeah, I mean, as of right now, I do see him progressing really fast into the next stage. Would be like a kind of a manager position of what he does best, which is detailing and stuff like that. So he can manage that and run someone doing that. And but I wouldn't think I'd have more than 3 employees by then. I would honestly just use that income to hopefully generate more money to use that money to invest into real estate, whether it's a shop or whether it be another house, but
Oh,
something
okay.
basically just to make me money without doing nothing.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Um,
So you basically just want to have this do its own thing, not necessarily grow it too big, but kind of venture off into
mhm.
real estate.
Yeah, use the money that I do make off of this for real estate and essentially that make more money than at that point. Then this kind of just becomes like, okay, at that point maybe this might fucking grow more because I'll become less attached to it and
Mm,
let it run the fucking way it wants to go. But
gotcha. I
as
see
of
where
right
your
now, I
thinking's
feel like I
at.
control it and hold it from growing because I'm just too. I don't know.
No, I get
I
you,
overthink
bro.
shit. It's
I
hard.
get you. It's your baby.
Hmm.
I wonder if I'll be like that. I feel like if right now I'm not like that because I know I'm good. Like I have a whole source of income. Like literally, I'm
Yeah.
fucking. That's maybe also harming me at the same
Yeah.
time. Where it's like, oh, I don't got to do shit. I don't got to do outreach. I still eat. I can still buy the clothes I want. I can
Yeah.
still, which obviously is like the fuck.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe the pain of not doing it is starting to grow on me
Yeah.
to do actually. Because after a minute, it's like
Hmm.
constantly being like, yo, you said you're gonna do this, but you haven't, and then obviously we keep coming here. I feel like that pain becomes greater, and eventually that pain is gonna be more than the comfort, if that makes sense. Where something has to fucking break or tilt.
Yeah. One
Something
has to
has to
give. Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. I think with me, it's the the relationship, the face to face shit. Like I create a bond at least with my customers, clients. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how my business has grown. Is just word of mouth. They tell one friend, tell another, they keep coming back. So it's like you wanna give them the best service every time, if not even better. When they come back. So it's like that's where for me it's hard to detached there. But I don't know. With your kind of business, I mean, you're kind of just dealing with people online, so you really have
Yeah.
no attachment with them other than,
I feel like eventually I would like to just do more people that I go with and
let's say,
actually create like authentic and actual bonds.
relationships with people. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like you go like, you have a meeting with someone, and it's like the fucking CEO of some company, and from that it's gonna go out to more. To let's say it's a franchise, and now you're gonna help all the other franchisees or whatever. But if you just have some other dumbass doing that and that fails, now you failed that guy that you told so it's, I guess it could have come to that point with you too, where you kind of make it your baby and you really don't want to leave on bad terms or make people upset about it. It's not even you upset, you just want to have a good reputation.
I get you. I get you.
That's kind of where I fall back into. I'm like, damn, like, no, like this customer came to me because I know he can go anywhere else and he's been at somewhere else, but he's coming to me, which means a lot.
Yeah,
So I got to do
you
my best. So now I'm on my
you feel like
helper's
an
ass.
obligation type shit.
Yeah. So that's hard to just kind of like, fuck it. If it doesn't work out and it wants to go somewhere else, he can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Well, that says a lot about you too, though, because that means like they trust you and you want to meet their expectations.
yeah, I want them to come back. It's at the end of the day, it's not that I'm just taking their money, but at the same time, I am also creating a future for myself. I know
Yeah.
down the road, and when they need that service again, they're gonna come back, and
Yeah.
that's just more money. That's guaranteed to come in, and
Yeah, and also if they're really satisfied, then talk
yeah,
about you as well and with other
exactly.
people and that
Put food on my helper's table and
flex.
stuff like that. So
No, that's good, bro.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Well, shit. Have we missed any one for you?
any 5-year topics? I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like the only one we haven't really touched upon is health.
Health.
Yeah, health. I feel like I would personally like to be eating better. I feel like sometimes I'd be eating like a fat ass. Like yesterday, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fucking, I don't really do this though, so I guess I feel alright.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Costco, got me a little, 2 pack of frozen pizzas and shit like that. Cook one of them shits, air fried some wings. I ain't gonna lie.
Sheesh.
But I
Movie
went to
night.
the gym after that, and I was like, I felt like a fuck. I was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just felt like sluggish,
Yeah.
like I was just like, what the fuck. Still went to the gym, I guess, but I just still felt like I don't know, the fuel that I was burning on that motherfucker was like
Shit was not fucking clean fuel.
yeah, it was like
Didn't burn clean.
exactly. I was like 87 instead of the 91. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, some old ass car fuel. Yeah, it's funny. Every Tuesday when we come back from detailing, I usually
Stopped at Burger Spa or what?
no, but we actually wanted to, but it wasn't in the thought this time. But usually, anyways, I get us lunch. Me and my
Yeah.
helper, and I'm like, "What are you feeling?" He's like, "Doesn't it sound weird?" He's like, "But I'm feeling like some hot dogs." He's like, "How about we just go like Walmart and get some shit?" And I'm like,
Walmart?
"Yeah, just get some buns and like warm it up in the microwave like some
Oh
hot dogs."
shit.
We just go to fucking Costco.
Yeah,
I
they're
had
$1.50
$1.50
with
with
a
a fucking
drink.
drink. So he goes, bro. He gets 3.
Holy shit.
I
With
get
3 drinks?
Yeah, with 3 drinks. We just double coked basically because we had 4 drinks in total. I got a hot dog too and a pizza.
Oh,
So
dude, I did the same shit. Literally, same combo you just did.
yeah,
I
the
did that
pizza
shit.
and the hot dog.
Yes.
But bro, I ate the hot dog first and then the pizza and fucking all fucking day I was just burping up the fucking hot dog and I'm like
Yeah.
that shit overcame the fucking pizza that I ate afterwards. I'm like that's how I'm like I can't imagine how he's feeling. Fucking ate 3 of those fuckers. But nah, man, you can tell right away when you feed your body shit. Like it
Yeah.
does not fucking
You feel
burn clean.
guilty a little bit too. It's like, well, I shouldn't have ate that shit.
I don't know if I feel guilty, but
I'd be
I
feeling
just feel like
guilty.
shit like afterwards. Like it slows you the fuck down.
For sure.
Yeah. It's like
That's funny.
they fucking put a mud pit in front of you. I'm trying to get to the fucking mud, you know? Whereas
Fuck.
you're eating clean, you're fucking on ice skates, you're just gliding through this shit.
No, yeah. Well, you
But
make me feel good because I was like, fuck, maybe I'm eating too much shit. A fucking hot dog and a slice of pizza. But if you're doing that, you made me feel
yeah,
good.
he's like, I ate 3/4 pounds of fucking beef.
That's
Because I think each
crazy.
one's a 1/4 pound.
Oh, for real? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
1/4 pound of beef.
Well, he didn't break the pound. Yeah, he good.
And he's like, let's see. He had the calories. He's been big into like his health stuff, and
Oh shit.
or
Okay.
he's been going to the gym doing that. He's at that age where we were, and he's like, damn, he's counting the calories up. I said, damn, this is gonna be like 1,600 calories.
1,600.
Yeah,
That sounds
1,600.
fucking insane.
I think it's
There's no
800.
way, bro.
I think it's 800,
For what?
I think the combo, the soda
Nah,
and
that's
the
too much, bro. That's way too
bro. We gotta
much.
look it up.
Yeah, I'm curious now. What the fuck?
I swear I saw an 800 on that fucking
Nah,
board.
that's way too much. That's
Yeah.
if it is, I'm gonna be like,
Huh?
I swear, that's crazy.
Yeah.
800. That's crazy that you actually say that because we went to, what is it, Johnny Rockets? You ever been to Johnny Rockets? You know what I'm talking about though?
Where
They
the
have one right next to fucking well, not right next to a PF Chang's, but PF Chang's in Farmington. It's like they have a
oh no,
restaurant and
I haven't been to it.
okay, so there's like
Burger joint or what?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They have fucking milkshakes there, milkshakes
Hmm.
in the 1100 like range,
Jesus.
just a fucking drink.
Like a small or medium?
It's just like a fucking regular cup, like you know.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You eat a whole combo, you eating like 2,000 calories, bro, on some real shit. There's actually a recent study that said you're better off eating 2 burgers instead of getting burgers and fries.
No shit.
Because the fries like it's just straight up carbs, oily as fuck, salt. So hey, next time you go In-N-Out, say fuck the fries, get 2 burgers.
Give me 2 double doubles.
Exactly.
Give me
You know.
2 4x4s. Damn.
No, I still
yeah.
gotta get the fries. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah.
it's just something I seen.
Huh.
Some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Something to ponder, I guess.
Costco hot dogs, man. I don't know what got us talking about that, but yeah, I think your
The
Costco.
health, yeah.
Yeah, you were just burping up your shit, or you were just at the gym. You felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah. Well, that was just the frozen pizzas and shit I got. Yeah, I
The
was like,
wings.
yeah. But then I ain't gonna lie, I ate Thai food later.
Yeah.
I guess that's a little healthier. I don't fucking know. I don't know how do you cook half
Do
of
you
this
have
shit.
you been eating out a lot, or have you been cooking some stuff at the house?
My girlfriend cooks a lot of shit for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, but I think it was just
let's
this week
say,
where it
out
just
of the
fell
week,
off.
7 day. I guess out of 7 days of the week, how much are you eating home? And,
This
or is
week,
it a mixture
this
of
week
like?
got fucked up. Shit, when I saw you, I was eating a fucking Chipotle burrito in the car, bro.
Shit looks scrumptious.
It was alright. It was alright. I waited like 30 minutes for my shit, like, but whatever.
Yeah, you could have gone inside straight up and just ordered one.
I was low-key little, like, I was about to text you, but I think I can make it. And I think I got here at 8:01, so I was like,
Hey, it worked out. I already had somebody else. Yeah.
yeah, you already
I
busy.
was
I was
dealing
like,
with someone.
yeah, at that point when I seen that, I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Lunchtime.
No, but what was the question? My apologies.
Oh, out of the 7 days of the
Oh.
week, is it a mixture?
Yeah, it's a mixture, but I'd say my girlfriend does cook a lot nowadays. Now that I'm over there and stuff, and she preps a lot. My favorite thing to eat, and I feel like I usually can't eat the same shit over and over, but I figured out that any type of fish with like vegetables, whether that be zucchini or squash,
Fire.
give me a piece of lime and some tapatio. I could eat that shit 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Facts.
My mom had this recipe where she gets like tinfoil, puts like the fish in there. I'm not even sure what it is.
Salmon or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and then puts like vegetables in it. Peppers, onions.
In the tinfoil?
Yeah, tomato. It's almost like a hobo dinner.
Oh shit.
Folds it all up and then puts it in the oven, like on a pan.
Oh wow. Okay.
And yeah, that shit's fire.
I'm gonna have to try that shit.
With
My mom's done it,
salt
but
and
not with
pepper,
the vegetables.
and then
in
just
there.
with the white rice you eat it with, and same thing with lime and tapatio, and that's all you need.
Shit bang, you know.
But it gets a good flavor to it.
And it's healthy, bro.
And it's healthy.
Yeah, my mom was telling me that shrimp aren't even that healthy or healthy.
Yeah, shrimp are fucking bad. They have a shit ton of
cholesterol.
cholesterol.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my dad. We've always kind of told him because obviously he works.
Oh yeah.
He always be slipping a shrimp in or two, and while he's working. So I'm like, shit. After having 3, 4 shrimps a day, every single day,
That shit adds up.
it gotta add up. So, but luckily, I think his cholesterol. He had his blood work done. I think last time they were in Mexico, and actually wasn't too bad. So,
Yeah,
surprisingly
that's good.
But yeah, it's at the age where they're kind of more tracking their stuff now. It's more paranoid, I think it is really once you get to that age because
Oh yeah, bro.
your body's so finicky, and they start, that stage you start seeing people get sick and all that stuff, and you want to definitely watch your shit at that time.
100%. You gotta. Yeah, I would assume so. Because shit, I feel like I'm getting not to that point, but I'm like being more conscious. So I could just imagine fast forwarding, however years,
30 years, yeah.
and being like, oh shit, like I should really, be watching my shit. That's a fact.
I should not have that popsicle today.
Yeah, I still be having my little snacks here and there. Thankfully,
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that don't like pastries. Like I can maybe indulge here and there, but I'm good to be honest with you. My weakness is candy and fucking chips when it comes to like bad food. So ice cream sometimes, but not even really. Yeah, like cake, cupcake, shit like that. Cookies, I'm good on that shit. I'm chilling.
Yeah, luckily I'm not really a big like pastry person either. I mean, if it's there, I feel like I will eat it.
You eat crumble and shit? Like those fucking crumble cookies?
Not as much. I
Them
mean, I do.
motherfuckers,
My girl
bro.
loves them, but fuck yeah,
Them
I do feel
motherfuckers.
guilty. Not gonna lie, after I eat them, because it's just they're just fucking
Sugar,
loaded.
bro.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, dude.
yeah.
My little sister loves them shits too, and I'm like, yo, I don't want that shit. I'm good.
No, it's like
It's
almost
too
too
much.
much. You almost feel like
Yeah.
sick afterwards too.
No, I feel like that. Like I even a little bit, I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? But I
Yeah,
guess I'm being, I guess, a little bit hypocritical because again, I'm not into that. But I like fucking candy, so
yeah. Candy. I feel like candy. I will. I mean, mostly it's just Wednesdays when we get candy.
all right, I'm the cause.
You're the cause. No, I'm just kidding. And I'd say like if there's nothing else and I'm hungry, I'll fucking eat the candy if it's there. But I feel like I'm pretty good about not having it like crazy, like. But yeah, overall, not terrible.
Okay.
We could always improve though.
Yeah, it's a fact. We could always improve in all areas of life. That's a fact. Well, okay, bro. I feel like we've hit mostly everything. Like to be honest, I think the only one we left off is relationships, but that's kind of obvious. Like obviously, we'd want to keep growing that and strengthen them up. Like it's kind of like an obvious answer. Like you're not gonna say the opposite.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
I think that's that shit. That took a lot of the segment, thankfully. But yeah, I feel like it was needed. It was
Yeah.
needed.
A little checkup on ourselves,
100%.
Keep us in check. Make sure we're in line still for
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How often would you say you kind of give yourself a checkup like that, where you kind of just ask yourself, like,
With everything,
what am I doing,
rarely.
or what the fuck?
Oh, but like that.
Dude, I ask myself all the time, what the
Weekly.
fuck am I doing here?
Week. Well, me is more like, yo, bro. Like thankfully, sometimes I get asked questions on like the journaling.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, it's like tough questions you have to answer.
Kind of like that, where it's like,
thankfully,
why'd you do this, or why do you think of that, or
yeah, it's like what's something that you've been putting off that you should be doing. Like that question, you got to be fucking honest with yourself, and like you can't just be like, oh, like it's like a fucking journal. Like you got to like be like, yo, what's the questions like that I get forced to ask. Well, I get asked every day. I'm like,
and you reflect back on.
Yeah, thankfully, I feel like that's definitely helped me a lot. Just know more about myself. But if it wasn't for that, for sure, way less. That shit kind of forces me to do it. And then obviously Wednesdays sometimes topics come up, and it's good to have these conversations. To be honest with you, because if we're avoiding them, we're avoiding growth.
Yeah,
like literally, like we're just putting it off.
It's a fact.
So, type shit,
Yeah. I think the older you get, you kind of do. At least for me, I've been noticing that I do ask myself more of those kind of questions.
That's good, bro.
Or on the daily, at least, I ask myself like, why am I doing this, or why? Like I don't know. I feel like it's been more. It's not like something I think about. It just kind of comes to my head.
Well, if it's not too personal, when you ask yourself that, what's like the answer you justify why you're doing it?
Well, I was like, okay. I'm thinking. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, why are you here working?
I'm like,
specifically doing what you're doing.
And then I think back to that's kind of what brought up the conversation today about the 5-year thing.
Okay.
Because it's like, well, doing this for myself, my future.
Okay. Okay. Basically, what you said, 5 years, but like,
yeah, I want to be in this spot. Like, I want to have this. I want to grow this. That's why you're doing this, Edgar. All right, keep going.
That's some real shit, though.
But
I need to do that more often. I feel like I think about things like that, but I never ask myself really why.
Yeah.
It has to be more than just myself. Sometimes I feel like it's for the people around me, the family, to lead by an example, to more shit like that than just because I want a big house, like just, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of tough though, figuring out like what you're doing things for, because it's like obviously we want to do stuff for our family, our people, but at the same time, it's like I heard this quote. It was like, what if your whole family was to be, I don't know, something happens, your whole family's gone. Then now everything you've been living for, there's nothing, you're gonna be fucking lost in a way too. Essentially, it's not saying get to be selfish and do everything for yourself, but essentially it's like you're doing it for yourself to be able to provide for your family. But I think everything you do, it's
self-centered. Honestly, we all try to justify it with like family and all that shit, but to be honest with you, it all comes, like you said, from us first.
It's got to
It's a
be.
little, yeah. Just the way humans are too. Like we're in our own body. If we're not gonna do it, no one else is. So
It's kind of like the avoiding the thing. We kind of blame. We find another excuse to. But yeah, I mean,
you hit it.
yeah, it's a. I don't know. Something recently. It's been.
Been fucking with you. We're poking at you.
Yeah, I don't even know what started that though. Because I want to say it hasn't been that long since I've been kind of more of that space in my head
Mm-hmm.
where I'm like, why am I? What's going on? Like, why am I doing this? Or what's the reason for this? Is this worth it? Or should I be doing this? Am I doing good? Well, yeah.
No,
You
it's
ever,
good.
you ever thought about doing like having like a what would you call it like an fuck I can't even think of the name. What would we call like a mentor, but like a advisor, somebody that like basically gives you advice in a way. But
Well, it depends on
essentially
what
be
kind of
like
advice. Maybe I feel like it would be better as an accountability person. Like someone say, "Hey, did you do what you're going to say today?" Like someone on your ass where you knew you had to report to him at the end of the day or the beginning of the day. I feel like a lot of successful people I've heard sometimes do that. Because if you have someone like, like for example, you're starting the gym.
mhm.
Let's say you're overweight, you're fucking lazy, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
It's really good
Totally.
sometimes to get a fucking physical trainer.
Yeah.
Because you start going, they start training you. You have people pushing you, hey, good shit, man. You got that emotional, support or whatever the fuck. As soon as you start wanting to give up and not go, if you don't have that person, no one's going to fucking pull you out of that
Hold you
shit.
accountable. Yeah, there it is.
But if you have your freaking physical trainer, well, I ain't gonna lie, he's gonna get paid off your shit. So he's gonna be more inclined to be, hey man, where the fuck you at? Like you haven't been showing up. Like what's going on? And now you're gonna feel maybe even worse because you're letting that person down, not just yourself. And that fear of letting that person down might kick your ass a little bit more and do that. Kind of same thing with an accountability partner or coach or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Same things. Hey man, like this is what I need help with. Check in. Because I believe even Leo, I think we were talking about earlier as well.
Yeah.
The dude we had on episode 40, he does that shit, I believe. Like if you want an accountability person and all that.
I got you.
Yeah, like that's, I guess, I'm not sure if that's his main business or whatever, but that's the service I guess he offers.
Yeah.
Whereas, hey man, like
It's needed, man.
so
Well, need a little. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a business coach.
I feel like it's just make sure you hire the right one and you're good.
Yeah, of course. That's the problem. You gotta fucking find the right one.
Yeah.
And then you gotta have a plan for it too, though. It's like what?
What do you want? Like,
obviously, you have the conversation with them, but at the same time, it's like
yeah, that's facts.
you gotta know what the fuck's going on. That's what I've been asking. I guess that's why I kind of been asking myself more. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Well, you told me that you necessarily didn't want to grow too much more, which means you don't really need a coach. So I feel like there's something there. Like, why would you think you need a coach?
Well, I don't know. I'm in between, man. It's not that I want to grow like big. But at the same time, like I feel like we can be really efficient to grow as a business without having to hire more people. And this might be more marketing, I guess. We would market only a specific amount or a specific kind of work that makes us more money, which can grow us a lot more. Because if you're doing, let's say you're doing a $10,000 job every week, and I train my helper to do that same job, and I can get him and me to do 2 cars per week, that's 20,000 in a week. But we don't market towards that, so that might be a marketing thing. But at the same time, like
I don't think that's what it is, bro. Like I don't really know shit, so take this with a grain of salt. But I feel like what you might need is like how get people. I think they call it delegating tasks, where you're not doing fucking everything, because I feel like that might fuck you up a lot. Like just doing fucking everything. I feel
but at the same time, though, and I feel like that's another thing with my business is the variety of things we do. We do a shit ton of things that take up a shit ton of time during the day, but some things don't even pay as much as they need to sustain everything else, you know? So it's like, oh, you did that thing all day when you could have done this all day, and this would have made you a lot more. At that point, I could have hired 3 more people. But instead, we did this job that pays nothing, that takes all day, that I can only afford to pay one person for that.
Well, I guess that just kind of comes back to you. Do you want to be known as that shop that, hey, bring your car, we could help you with detailing and all that shit? Or you just want to be the person that just is known as the tinter and the PPF and the ceramic coating guy? Or maybe you're just cherry picking like the good shit and say, you know what, fuck the trash shit, you know? Like maybe, I don't know.
And then it goes to, I get to that point, and then I go like, but what if it gets slow? No,
and then now you want to bring it in.
Yeah, now
that's fucking
now
crazy.
I don't got a funnel. Now I just got a
Smaller.
little. Yeah.
Edgar doesn't do it. We don't even hit him up for that.
Yeah, like, oh, no one's buying new cars. Oh, I guess I can't. I'm not doing PPF. It's fucked, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I was like,
fucked
I'm
up.
almost wondering like if it's.
I
But
think it's a good idea.
but I
Like,
don't even know
reach
if it
out.
would even help though. I don't even know if it would be.
What, the coach?
Yeah, I might be like, dude, you already answered your own questions because I'm that kind of person where I just overthink shit. So a lot of the stuff I already know the answer to, but
I feel like you'd be good, but
I
you just
almost
gotta hire someone that does what you
that
do.
tells me what the fuck to do, almost.
That or someone that you want to be like that one dude you were talking about. Well, I guess he doesn't really do what you do. I think he does like products or something on YouTube or some shit like that. You were saying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, but maybe someone. I'm not sure if there's a shop out there where you're like, yo, like this shit's dope. I would even. Do you never know how like a fucking email? Literally, yo, I'm out here in Utah. I'll watch your shit, like, blah blah blah, and just start something. And fuck, you know what? Fuck, just reaching out to one. You reach out to 20. I feel like one's gonna hit you back up.
Shit, I
Especially
do
if
one
you
at
have
a time for sure, because I can't do fucking that. Fucking 20 people. I'd be overthinking the email each one.
Nah, I feel like just
copy and paste that shit.
yeah,
20
just
people.
fuck it, because I don't think all of them would reply.
5
5 reply, and 3 might say nah or whatever the fuck. And or you could straight up just be like, hey, I'm shop out here in Utah, whatever. I'm wanting to grow this, but need some assistance. Would you be open to the possibility of
a phone call
for a strategy call? Because maybe you don't even need the mentor to be on your ass all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need a conversation or two, like a consultation with whoever you want to, what your goal is, or someone you look up to, and you're like, yo, I know this fucker wouldn't tell me no bullshit, and just do that, because that's what some people do. Like they hire what the fuck do they call them? Consultants.
Yeah. You
hire a consultant for an hour. Some consultants like Patrick David, he charges $5,000 an hour. Well, it's probably more now, but at one point I think I was watching a video like 5,000. I know that's probably way too fucking much, but like I feel like if it's more small and niche, I feel like you could I don't know, offer them $500 for an hour or something like that. And I feel like if you fucking do like some type of offer like that, or it just kind of depends on, again, what you're wanting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some shit, man.
Because if you get on the call with this dude and it's like, oh, I'm just trying to stay like where I'm at, and he's gonna be like, why the fuck do you pay me then?
Yeah. What? Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know where to go with it. I mean, because is there
fucked.
another way about not being attached to the business? Yeah, I don't know. I also thought about doing a financial advisor too.
Financial advisor.
Yeah, just to basically have funds going the right way.
This might sound stupid, but I'd be doing this shit a lot, so that's why I'm just gonna give it out as a little nugget. I'd be having straight up whole fucking conversations with ChatGPT sometimes, bro. Like I'm acting like this motherfucker like is
God.
I don't want to say God. That's fucking like, hey, help.
Hey man, I need some help.
No, but like I just be like, hey, can you act like my whatever you want business coach, and then you literally just become vulnerable. Like, yo, I'm struggling with this. I don't know where to take this, blah, blah, blah. They're going to give some shit out. And then after that, you get that information. If you don't like what it says, you edit what you said, put in some words. After that, you submit it. And you're literally just having a fucking conversation with one of the smartest, that's not a person, but whatever the fuck you want to call that, like ever,
Yeah, essentially.
It sounds kind of retarded, I ain't gonna lie.
No, I mean,
I can't say that word actually.
I use chat every single day, but...
But yes, but even to like have conversations and get advice, bro, because I've learned like a lot of shit from just that. It's actually insane. I even before I bought the 3 books I was telling you about, I told Chad, yo, I bought these 3 books. How should I structure these and read them? It's like, oh, read this one first. This one will blah blah blah, break down the topics, and this one, and that's
so crazy. How
and I literally
already knows like the whole book.
I was like, what the fuck? And then I literally started reading it based on the recommendations. Just I dude, the randomest shit.
Well, yeah, having someone just tell you like what to do is just so much easier.
It has the information already.
And when you're a business owner, you don't have a boss.
You can't trust anyone either.
Well, and there's no one to go to. you're the one that needs to be telling the people what to do.
Yeah,
it gets hard.
Yeah, that robot too is not gonna have emotion, and it doesn't care really about your feelings either. So you could kind of take that advice more to heart. If I ask for advice from someone, it might be biased, maybe not the correct information, maybe they don't know enough of my situation, I guess, or maybe I'm just don't feel comfortable opening up like that. But to a fucking whatever that is, artificial intelligence, I'm just saying, I know that's
a good idea,
shit,
man.
But
no, I mean, I use it every day. I mean,
just fuck around with it, bro. Just go back and forth with it. Be like, hey, this is where I'm at. Can you you could even be like, can you ask me some questions that might open up my eyes to blah blah blah. Just fuck around with it, and I feel like you make some progress. I'm not even lying. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. No,
It's
I feel
crazy.
like, and I've come to the realization with this. With my girls told me, she's like, you always know what to do. It's just that your head thing. Like you know the answer to all your questions basically. But I think me as a person, it's always like, well, I need like a second opinion from someone or something.
There you go,
But
something.
yeah, but essentially, literally use
Yeah,
fucking chat.
it's there. You don't have to feel like embarrassed either.
Yeah, I could
Like
tell it all
it's
my secrets.
yeah, just delete your history, you know.
Yeah. Can't let that shit linger around. Just kidding.
No, but you'd be surprised. I'll like even after the pod, I'll show you all the fucking transcripts. I'd be asking this shit crazy shit, bro. I swear, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I should say this actually. Fuck. I was basically doing personal research for something.
Yeah.
And I didn't reach out to anyone that I knew was dealing with this or knew about it. And I just trusted it way more than anything, if that makes sense. And I said, fuck it. And I did it and it worked out, if that makes sense.
That's nice.
But
yeah. I use it every day. I use it to
lit as fuck, dude.
just my basically just clean up my messages. If I send a message to someone, especially if it's like someone that I barely first had an interaction
Oh, that's dope.
with.
Do you create the rough draft?
Yeah, I'll just be like, literally like, hey chat, help me with this message.
Or refine it or some shit, right?
I just say straight, help me with this message, or hey, help me with this message. This is what he said. This is what I was saying. And then it gives me like, well, you could try this. And
yeah, it's shit powerful, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still has its little clause here and there where you fix some things, but it still makes you makes you look way more professional.
Yeah, for sure. I use it every day too.
And sometimes I always overthink shit. I type way too much what I need to type, and it just straight up like just minimizes to what the point
Straight
is
to the
and what
point,
needs to be. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try that out. It's good advice there.
Yeah, but yeah, just let me know how it goes.
Use it for yourself too, man.
After right now we end this shit, I'm gonna show you some shit.
I think both of us.
I'm gonna show you some shit. But shit, I want to show you already. So shit, yeah. Do you have I guess any closing thoughts or anything else, brother?
No, just yeah, go check out the last pod or 2 pods ago we put out. If you guys haven't yet,
yeah, 65 was pretty good.
It was a good one. I was barely editing it, just this last weekend before this, so it
was a fire one, and I could attest to that because usually I create the shorts, and I can only get like 4 or 5, 6 usually on average. I got fucking like 17 at that shit. That's crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I was working 3 days on them bitches. But
yeah, it was good stuff. But yeah, if you guys haven't yet, check that out. But that's all for me, man.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you. This has been Endless Growth Podcast, episode 77.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.